Hi everybody, Mama France and Dexter here today to follow up on our subject of lick granulomas for Betty. And now we're going towards her initial suspicion, which was a hotspot. So I can't show you a hotspot because Dexter doesn't have one. However, Bruno developed one, and let's talk about that. So how they happen, I think, is that there's an initial entry point. It could be a flea bite, it could be an insect bite, it could be anything like those grasses that really irritate, like thistle, I think they're called, and l'ortie in French, which like sting. And what happens is there's an entry point, and then they scratch, and the bacteria that's on their paws and on their nails gets in there, and then it's just an outbreak of festering bacteria. You can identify a hotspot easily. It's usually around their cheeks, their neck, where they can really, scratch. The spot will be absolutely 100% red, inflamed, and wet. The hair on Bruno was wet. The whole side of his neck, you could see the red skin underneath, and it was oozing with something, a red spot juice or whatever. But what happens is it starts here and gets huge really quickly. I mean, within a few hours, the thing had quadrupled in size. So rule number one is shave. Get the clipper out, although you don't like it, and be very careful because this is very, very painful for your dog. So here you are coming at him with a clipper. He's not going to like it. So be careful, be safe, but you have to clip the area and go further than the inflamed area. And you really want to keep an eye on how fast this is spreading because it can get out of control like really fast. Once it's shaved, you have to keep the area dry. That is the key. You have to keep it disinfected and dry. Now, there are disinfecting solutions with iodine that you can get in drugstores. Again, don't use vinegar, don't use tea tree. It's going to sting. This is very painful, so you have to use a medicated antibacterial solution that is available from your vet. So consult your vet and they will recommend a good solution to keep this area clean and dry. And usually it heals up pretty fast and quick once you shave the hair off. So Bruno, it was a matter of 2 days. It got really like crusty and brown, and I kept him from scratching because I put an e-collar on him, which are those cones. So that's another tip, is you might want to keep an e-collar on the dog while this area is healing. So that's Mama France's and Dexter's advice for hotspots. Obviously, you can't miss them. They are red, the hair gets wet, and it's inflamed, and it gets bigger very quickly.